What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Somebody sent me an email about this. So they said that they went on to retroworldexpo.com and they were wanting to see like who was going to be the guest in 2024. And they went to the guest list. It still has the guest list from like last year. Well, I guess this year technically. But look, somebody must have like hacked in, because right here under Phoenix Resale it says, Caleb has been a YouTube poser for 3 years and a scumbag reseller for even longer. His hobbies include lowballing children at yard sales, inflating the retro video game market, creating trashy clickbait, and pretending to be a real gamer. He often bribes his way onto convention panels and aspires to one day sell a copy of Brain Age for over $1,000. I don't know who ended up doing this hack and putting that on there, but you are my favorite person in the world now.
If I was actually good at my job, I'd probably do that.
Is he filming this on a butthole? Why does it look so bad?
Yeah, you caught me. I am. Ooh, we have another little business card here.
I've spent the last year of my life working on this game room and spending less than $500
and less than 5 minutes actually sitting down and playing video games.
This very video, I'm gonna show you guys not only how I did it, but I'm gonna talk about some of my retro gaming hot takes, the weird way that I organize my games, and my single biggest regret in this entire game room. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's just dive right in. Folks, we'll start with the view as you enter the game room, because as you can see on the other half of the basement here, we've got the regular video game resale operation.
It's not half, man. That's like 20%. 20% of that basement is what a basement is meant to be, which is like an entertainment space. And then the other 80% is like the back of a game store.
Our stacks of games and halfway processed buy list orders and all of the random nonsense that comes along with operating a resale business. But right on the other side of these room dividers, which I really like because one, they were really cheap, and also they're about the same color that I painted these walls. You can see that we've got a whole video game room wonderland on the other side, which is split into the modern gaming.
I'd say it's not really that bad of a setup. You know, I'll give you that. It's just a shame that it doesn't get like utilized as much as it probably should.
Section where we spend most of our time. It's got all the comfy couches and everything. This is the main focus of every game night. And then over here is the retro corner.
With the divider there, it kind of made it look like this was like the place you go when you're getting punished. Man, he's got these posters up here. I think they're from like Nintendo Power magazine, but like you couldn't have like framed those up. Like you literally just had them taped to the wall. You fucking animal.
Sony Trinitron Wiga.
Folks, I was looking at all of the games on the shelves over here. I hadn't even looked at the other part of the store. I glanced.
Dude, I hate it when YouTubers whisper in their videos. Just fucking like do it in post, man. You don't have to fucking, oh man, let's all be all sneaky so they don't fucking realize how excited I am to find something in this store.
My shoulder, and what do I see but a Sony Trinitron sitting on a stand over here? I'm speechless.
It is one of, at least for plebs like me, I got roasted last time I claimed that this is one of the best quality TVs for retro gaming, but at least for people like me who aren't crazy quality nerds, this is pretty much as good as it can get. They normally run about $300 or $400. I got this one for $125 in the.
Jesus Christ, the shipping. Dude, I feel bad for a person that buys that shit online. You a sucker.
All of these posters I got from Nintendo Power magazines that I've picked up over the years. They were just.
Yeah, just look at that, man. How you gonna do Donkey Kong like that? The disrespect.
Very limited right now. Selection of Super Nintendo games right here. A lot.
What the fuck? I ain't never seen that damn cartridge before. That looks like fake shit.
A lot of them are like, you know, fan-made hacks and ports and stuff like that. Okay. I've tried forever to get this Super EverDrive to work and I have not been able to. Inside over here, we've got the actual Super Nintendo. It's not hooked up right now because
I don't actually play video games.
I don't really love having stuff hooked into the front, and I haven't been able to figure out, I just need to get like a splitter or something in the back so that this and the other N64 can be hooked up at the same time. For whatever reason, this EverDrive I was actually able to figure out, and this literally has every single N64 and a whole bunch of fan-made hacks on it, which is super convenient. Although here's my retro.
Hi, thank you for calling Nintendo. Let's connect you to a specialist quickly.
Gaming hot take of the day, I don't think the N64 is a very good party console.
Kill him now.
I just don't. Most of the time that I use it, it's because we're having game night or something, and the last game night I had, we ended up playing Mario Kart 64 and Mario Party, and the whole time I was just thinking, these are not as fun as the modern versions.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how, like, games work, man. Like, usually the newer version has quality of life improvements, graphical enhancements, you know, all kinds of, like, extra features. You would know this if you played your fucking games.
Now, you guys may be wondering how I'm able to maintain this lovely game room alongside my YouTube channel and my resale business.
I would imagine it has to do with, you know, 402,000 subscribers, 100,000 views on this video in 8 days. You know, so that's one source of income that probably, you know, helps out a whole fucking lot. I don't think we really need to, like, know why or how you're able to do this, man. You literally give everyone the same tutorial in every video. Buy shit cheap, flip it for profit, then use the profit to buy the games you want, essentially for free. You just leave out the part where you have to, like, do all that extra shit that is actually difficult in between to mislead people into thinking that you're some fucking genius when you're not. You're just a fucking dude that literally figured out how capitalism works.
Skillshare is an online learning community that has classes on everything from—
You know what, let me actually cut this ad for him. Skillshare, of course, is a website that gave me some money to fucking talk about them in my video.
kind of like this
Dude,
one.
come on, man. You still got 38 games to get in the mission switch. Holy crap. How long are you gonna fucking milk that shit, dude? It does not take that long to find games for the Switch.
The Mission Switch shrine,
Yeah,
if you
which
will.
is also part of your actual game room section instead of actually part of, like, the other 80% of the room, which is all your work related stuff. So even when you're just trying to chill and stuff, you have this fucking eyesore to your right reminding you that you have to, like, buy these games that you're never going to play.
38 games remaining in Mission Switch. Honestly, it's
Look, dude, Super Mario Maker 2 is on there. Paper Mario, like, bro ham sandwich, okay? What the fuck are you doing? Like, look, as much ad revenue that you make, you telling me that you can't just go to motherfucking GameStop.com. Look at this. I'm going to search Paper Mario Switch. There it is, $60. You can buy it. You don't have to find it, you know? It's just it's right there, man. Hell, you could probably buy it pre-owned for $5 less. Oh, $44.99. There you go. Just head on down to the GameStop. Why does he have these so easy to obtain games still on his Mission Switch list? That's just ridiculous. He's too fucking good to, like, buy games like normal people. He has to, well, I mean, technically he buys games and then sells games so that he can get games. Dude, his whole channel concept that he's been, like, pushing in all of his videos for, like, the past, you know, year and a half or, you know, forever is just, it's so ridiculous. And the fact that people watch it over and over every week blows my mind too, because it's literally the same video every time. He's like, guys, they have this laser pointer here. Now, I'm seeing on Amazon that it goes for like $25, but here we can get it for $8. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Might even see if I could talk them down to $5. And then we can sell it on Amazon for $23, which will make me $18 in 6 months when somebody actually buys the laser pointer, you know, hopefully. And then, but we'll just go ahead and pretend like I already sold it. So we have $18 to spend right now. When in reality, it's my actual money that I'm using, and I'll probably not sell this for $23 down the road, which means I won't actually make $18. I'll probably make like $12 because I'll have to lower the price or something. You see how that doesn't make any sense? Because it doesn't.
just crazy how long this has taken. This will be the last time I do a 100 game collecting series, because this is too much.
Dude, those 4 games. Oh my God, just about every fucking game on here you could get. You could get while shitting. You could be shitting and buying these games. Hell, I'm surprised you haven't decided to, trade in some of these games that you already have and then use the store credit to get these games. Because then it's not like you really need to own all 100 games at once, because you're not going to fucking play any of them really anyways. I mean, I do like the way that you do your shelf here. It also makes it seem more full because, obviously Switch games take it up like half the height of this shit. So it is cool that you're able to kind of fill it in. And, I agree with your point where you're talking about, the artwork and everything being seen Totally agree there. See, guys, I'm not hating on him 100%. I mean, some of the stuff that he does, I do enjoy. You know what I mean? And, you know, you also have to remember that, like, I really don't fucking care. I just kind of do these videos because it's hilarious and no one else is doing this kind of stuff. Like, everyone just kind of rolls over and lets these resellers just get away with ripping people off online or, you know, using their name and shit to, like, kind of exploit it and stuff. But I'm not jealous, okay? Just because I have an empty background behind me does not mean that I don't have a bunch of shit in my house, okay? I just don't fucking feel the need to flaunt it like these guys do. You know, with that being said, though, I mean, at some point, I probably will start to turn more into like an actual YouTuber, and then I'll have a bunch of shit behind me.
Favorite special edition ever, it would be this one right here, the Dragon Quest edition, even though, don't tell anyone, I don't really love the game. It's the one that we've got plugged in right here, the dock.
Why buy shit that you don't fucking like? That's the dumbest way to collect something ever. Like, you know, I get people like to do the full set collecting, but to me, that's just stupid. That's dumb as fuck. Don't buy stuff unless you actually like want it. You know, because that's how games that you don't actually give a fuck about become expensive. And then there's like, you know, the small majority of people that do want to buy those games because they like them, that have to pay like way more money because everybody decided they wanted to complete their fucking set. You know what I mean? Like, does anyone really know what kind of game Roll of Rose is? Or do they just know that it's expensive because it wasn't printed a lot and everybody wants it?
Yeah, I probably should have fixed that before we actually started rolling. But we've got the most eclectic collection shelf with a good chunk of...
Okay, so you still do have some of your GameCube games. Well, that's good. Hopefully you still have the ones that were donated to you.
And the other 40%, oh no, oh, I sold it after the series ended and people are still giving me flack for it. Most of it, as you can see, I kept.
Yeah, because you publicly put it on the internet where people can criticize you, man. That's how the internet works.
See that this thing is packed with like over 250 games. The problem is, nobody uses it. In the like 4 to 6, why isn't this not, what is happening?
Yeah, we could tell you don't use it.
Nobody uses this thing. In the 4 to 6 game nights that I've had since getting this for the basement, not a single person has wandered over here and said, oh man, an arcade machine. I can't wait to play this thing.
So what do you think? Was the arcade machine worth it?
Oh yeah, I'm about to beat this game.
The only time it's gotten use is when I have gone out of my way to say, hey, Spanky, let's play an arcade game. And they're
well,
like...
that's typically how like things work whenever you like have guests over at your house. People don't normally just start using your shit until you like invite them to. Oh, and one last thing. This 18-minute video called This Video Game Basement Cost Me $92. He didn't explain at all in the whole video how he got that stuff for $92. The clickbaiting bastard strikes again.